Hello, this is James Campbell,
And this is Chris Payne.
and this is the outtakes of the movie Pitch Perfect. This is
We
some
made
of
this
our,
2 weeks ago.
with me. This is just some of our reflections on some of the outtakes that we find particularly funny.
Now, this bit here was quite funny because we were allowed into the National Library of Wales, and one thing that we found out is that the microphones were left on, so we just started messing about with the microphones.
You want me to move it?
And this shot here, interesting enough, was right. The original shot that you used
Oh yes, the
had
original-
dialogue, but you decided not to keep dialogue in it, and I wanted to know what was your motives behind that.
Well, you see, the thing
Hey,
was
you
there was a
wanna-
couple
Get away
of.
from me, fucking prick!
You're right. There was a couple of takes we took of this shot, but the thing was, I just felt there was this one bit where where
You want me to
our
move it?
cinematographer, this actually was Jocelyn Chen, screamed because she'd forgotten her lines, and I just felt that worked
Hey,
better
you want me to move it?
than
Get away from me, fucking
some of
prick!
these other bits, some of these other takes that we had here. In case
that
you
a
can't
yes?
guess, this is all off the top of our head. This is unprepared.
That scene there where you just went, so is that a yes? That was the way I actually, that was completely unplanned, and he did that for no reason, and we were just like, put that in! And we just decided to go with Justy screaming.
Oh god, I love this bit.
When he came in.
No, because she moved.
Yeah, the camera was moved, and I was annoyed, and I just, oh.
Yeah.
Just
I don't know, it kept on being moved, and John kept on changing the position of his head, and it just got confusing.
I love how, regardless of what room we're in, there's 6 wonderful
Hey,
Starman
you wanna
omnibuses
move
in the
it?
background.
The funny thing is that when we were recording this, remember the thing on the door?
You'll notice in later
Was that a
takes that we
yes?
actually have, you'll notice that there's a fire escape sign on the door. We had to cover that up for later shots with a Chinese menu. I'll point that out when I say it.
And that scene there, I told John a very, very bad joke, and it was so bad he got offended by it.
It's on the this is going to be on the shelf as well. So
What is?
this video probably
It's going to be on, your channel, or just the shelf in general?
the channel.
Alright.
This one take. This was one that we originally thought of. This was one that was going to be in the movie right from the start. Oh,
So
here,
what
I love these bits.
Right, basically, the idea was that James wanted to do a bunch of scenes where he wanted to splice them together, and when James was telling me this, I was just like, what you talking about, fool? And then, whenever I saw the end thing, I was like, oh, that's great. But, through this, we were just like, right, just make things
here
up.
comes this one. We just literally told him to yell anything because we were going to mute it anyway.
We're not doing it because it's shit. Okay?
These bits here, I actually just wanted to put in the movie just because they were so cool.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
But the big problem with these first 3 was that the camera kept getting moved about. It was sort of my own fault. I didn't warn them. But it's from here on, these ones actually did make it into the movie, or at least parts of them.
There was bits where the boom mic came in as well, didn't there?
Yes, we'll get to that one, to the third one here, I think.
I think these are good, and I don't care what you're saying about them.
You know what I love, right? We shot it in 2 days, right? On the first day, the weather outside was quite nice, so the window looked quite thick. The second day was so grey and rainy.
Here's-
That's
we
good,
whipped-
that's
this was
good,
a-
that's good, but about shit.
That's the only thing you got to say.
We love that, but
No,
my
it's
hand
not.
in the shot with the
No,
boom
it's
mic,
not.
No.
there was only a very little bit of it we could use.
shit. I would have put that in the movie, but the only reason we're doing these outtakes is because I really love that scene, and I wanted it in it.
and cut.
So,
Oh, here's the first master shot that I decided to put in it because it was
idea.
just a master shot, and it just went well.
There's nothing to agree on.
Yeah, there was
You
a.
can't
I don't
do
think it was
action
this
and
one we
horror.
used.
You
I think it
don't
was
have
another
budget.
take of it.
budget.
But
Then
I
why
think it was a
not
nice
do my
master shot. I think it worked.
romantic
I think it
But
was
there's
a
only
good
us
one that
3.
worked
Yeah,
generally
so?
overall.
Yeah, and I don't really want to kiss you.
Kiss him then.
Don't worry.
This is definitely the one we didn't use because there's a bit that you're going to notice later on here, or when we actually post up the full movie.
So, what have
There's
we got?
a bit with John that I really wish we could have put in, but the take just was not.
So, what have we
You know
got?
what? The take that we had,
no
there was a
idea.
close up of John that let you see his proper
There is
facial
nothing to
expressions.
agree on. You
Didn't
can't
look
do
great.
action and
There was also
horror. You don't
something
have the
something
budget.
very funny. Out of all the 3 main characters,
Then why we are
Sandra
not
here
doing
is the
a
only one
romantic
that
comedy
swears.
Well, there is a
Yeah,
take of you
so?
later on.
I know, but I'm not a real character though. That's the thing.
I suppose,
Kiss
yeah.
him then.
I mean, we didn't intend it to be that way, but she is the only one that curses, and she curses fairly frequently.
I know, it's just it was just completely like watching back. I was just like, she's the only one that actually swears in this whole thing. But like, and then we were just like, okay, we're still going to do a sequel of this, just where she swears the whole time.
We can't do action.
Well, actually, we did think about maybe trying to get her back in for a couple of other movies that we're planning for the future.
But lots of like they actually go ahead or what's going on or like.
Well, I mean, like we have to do another one later on, so we'll probably wind up doing one regardless.
Yeah, I'd happily use them too again. They were really good, and it's great because we can make Niall do anything he would want, and he won't watch it.
I know someone next door who might.
It's alright, we're not taking.
Has Sandra seen this? Like the actual movie, the finished movie?
She saw the rough cut.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
that's.
she's pretty much
There's
saying.
nothing to agree on. We can't do
There's a bit where you know in the movie where Justin just goes ha ha. Like every single time she watches that, she just goes, "Yes, I'm in a movie." Oh, yeah, and the reason why John is in this movie is because I'm in John's movie.
You might want to highlight which one John is, because let's face
The
it.
blonde-haired one.
Which we'll see about if we can get that one as well.
Oh yeah, and this one's here. That's Niall. So I already said Sandra is the swearing lady. The thing.
Oh god, here we go. This is
I
a.
have no idea.
Watch John's face here. I swear, I wanted to do an entire movie
There's
from
nothing
this
to
angle
agree on.
here. His
We can't
speech
do action
can just
and
get.
horror.
If you just look at his face.
It's very large Von Trier of you, just like, oh, I'm going to do this movie from this angle here.
There's just the three of us,
Yeah, so
and I don't really want to kiss you.
kiss him then.
I love his face. Oh, I just love how his face goes like
I think
that.
the first day is like when we were actually doing it, like it was just like, oh, is John gonna do this any good? And it was just like, yeah, he did it really well. Like he was actually the funniest one in it.
That was actually completely improvised. Don't forget,
No idea.
our original line. You see, originally it was we didn't think
There
about
is nothing to agree
gender
on.
when we
We
were
can't
writing
do
it, and the
action
thing was,
horror.
we kind of
don't have the budget.
unintentionally we wrote the roles for
Then why we
three
are not doing
dudes.
my
for
romantic
three
comedy?
three dudes.
Well,
And
just the
we
three of us.
intended to.
Yeah, so
There was a line we had. It was originally something like, "There's only the three of
It's
us.
you
Don't
then.
you think that will be a bit gay?"
Nothing.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even gay. It was. Do you not think that would be a bit?
Yeah, and that line really didn't work. So I mean, like they literally improvised on the spot. And I swear it was better than anything we could have thought of.
No. The Chinese menu. Funny thing is, we're recording in this room now, and the Chinese menu is still up there.
Oh, you might like a Chinese one of these nights.
Well, yeah, because it's pinned to your door. Oh,
Not him.
looking at that's just making me hungry for chicken balls now.
Oh god, these three. This is the
No, no,
end of
oh,
the first
no.
day, and no
Wait,
one.
no. Wait to hear this bit. Like, here's a classic line from you. Does anybody know their lines?
It sounds like I'm gonna kill them.
There's this bit here that like it was almost like method acting. It looked quite good. Like, oh no, this wasn't the method. This was the still completely
No, but
pointless and blank.
Who's lying?
Yeah, there was this bit here where I mean, like, this was the end of the first day, and everyone had forgotten their lines or didn't. The problem was some of them had an older version of the script that didn't have this bit in it, and then others had a new version. So eventually, we cut. This was the end of the first day because ultimately people had to get going.
Yeah.
As you can have here now.
But we could have recorded the beach one down on the Monday.
We
Oddly
could
enough.
have, but I think that
We can
I
shoot
think-
it on top of that hill.
this is just
I can
a
see it
wee
now.
audio take. You'll
We'll give the
notice this in
character
the
simple
final
motivation, like.
And the Wonder Boys
You
poster
killed
is
my
still
Wait,
seen.
but you'll notice
Okay, we'll shoot it on
there's
top of that hill.
a bit of a line
I can see it
here
now.
that we
give the
eventually
character simple
cut out.
motivation, like.
We make him sound like Batman. I just
But we
thought
make him sound
it's-
like Batman.
It sounded funnier than it actually was. I just thought.
How are we going to do a fight scene?
This
I love the
line-
way he says, "Why are we going to?" He just looks really drunk.
How are we going to make the fight scene look good?
No, he just looks really drunk. Like
I wanted to put that line into the movie, but it just
How are we going to make the fight scene look good?
the audio was not great, and
it's going to look fucking awful.
there we have the curse.
It's going to look fucking awful.
I love that take. She just sounds so frustrated.
I can't wait for our next movie. It's
Oh,
just
here we go. This is the start of the second day, and you'll notice drastic lighting changes.
Great, now we're gonna have to find other people who will.
and there's a few props put in. One of them is just these characters.
Imagine how
It's right there over with the over by the sink. and you'll notice PG tips later on, and we'll explain that later.
Right, I think I'm holding the camera, or maybe you're holding the camera, but there's definitely one of it, and it looks
Christ,
really
I forgot
good.
I had this thing. I meant to put this take. I forgot we had it. This was meant to be in the movie.
It looks very, very Dutch, if you know what I mean.
But looking at it now, it is too shaky, so it probably won't have worked.
No, this is the one here that I think I did. I think this is my hands holding, and then I was like, oh, quite steady hands. I was quite proud of that.
Oh yes, I remember that now. My hands were very, very shaky back then.
Is this the really cool shot that I really loved?
Yes, this is the good one. There it is.
Yeah. Oh, it just looks. There's something really nice about it.
No, I liked the idea of looking down on her a bit. I thought that the angle just.
Because she's a woman.
I walked into that, people. I walked into that.
Yeah, and considering the people we know, imagine how that's gonna look.
This is also a quick take. It was not meant to be in it, but you'll notice her eye movements at one point sort of shoot up into her head, shoot up to the side a wee bit, and we use that in the actual movie to symbolise that one of the fantasies that take place that we'll talk about here. It's a little later on. It was one of the people we know. We used it to symbolise that this fantasy was going on in her head specifically. I don't know why that was there.
I don't think that was. I think she just secretly like put it in along with the other video files, just her going blah 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 over there. Loving our next movie. It's just going to be a bunch of like tycoons. She just comes in, fucking no.
That's fine. Oh Jesus!
Oh, the lighting
change.
I love that bit there. Like even in the main movie, it just looked really good.
Considering this is actually going up before the main movie, we should explain the way we got around this was we made the reality scenes. Or, sorry, not the reality scenes. The scenes in this room, black and white.
And the only reason we did that is because we were really. It was like, oh no, we can't reshoot it again. Make it black and white.
In fairness, though, I think it really worked, and it really worked because we added extra color to the other scenes.
It was a bit where we were filming John's scene, and you could see the guy, like I think Ben, filming in the fridge, right? And we were just like, oh crap, we could see him in the fridge, and then
probably stay off Ben's film just for the moment.
What?
You know, to.
How about action?
Oh crap!
I'm sure they don't mind. They're not going to watch this.
Oh god, I think no. It's just like for when we're talking about that one instead of this one. I think we missed Sandra's take of the line. Okay, we're not going to do that. She just has this look on her. I don't know if we missed it or not, but she just sort of got this look. Oh Jesus, no!
What are we gonna do?
No, it's just that when we were recording it, right? We were like, oh, we could see him in the fridge, but like it was like, oh, when it changed to black and white, it looked different. No, you could see it even more in black and white. Although we just completely. There was some looks on his face here that just looked really good. I think Michael Douglas was inspiring. No, he's asleep. Look. We were basically recording audio, weren't we?
Yeah, this was recording audio, so we could just point the camera wherever we wanted.
I think we were just like, okay, now you're not on this. You can have a wee sleep, and he was like, fine then, and he actually did have a wee sleep. That's commitment. He's a method actor.
This is just a wee simple shot that we kind of...
PG tips.
Yep, there's the PG
That originally was the West Wing.
It was my box set of the West Wing initially. He wanted something to put his elbow on for some reason.
I remember we were just like, the West Wing, and you're just like, no, don't put the West Wing. It's like, fine, then Battlestar Galactica. And then you were just like, don't you dare put Battlestar Galactica onto your
It wasn't even really that I had a problem with that, it's just... I just thought that it was a bit, you know...
With those movies.
I don't know, I just didn't think it suited... I mean, like, I just let you go with the PG tips just for a laugh in reality.
Whenever we put the PG tips on, I was just like, yes, we get to get one of those knitted monkeys. You know the one that Johnny Vegas talks to in the adverts?
Oh, wait, here's me. Then you can hear me in the background.
Yeah.
So what do we do now?
Fuck it. Let's just make an art house film.
There are better takes of that. I can swear that's not the take that Sandra that went through to the final version.
Why art house film? Why could you not just say pretentious? You were the one that really went over this, and you were just like,
I just thought it didn't. I just thought let's just make a pretentious film. I don't know why. It just on the day it didn't sound. Oh wait, John's eyes. But back to the point. It just felt. For me, it just didn't work. I'm sorry if you didn't agree with me on that.
I don't mind. It's done.
I just thought art house sounded better than pretentious, and we had it wasn't just pretentious. There was another word we used for it. Oh god,
this was just like okay. Tell the story of how we found this place.
Chris once wanted to kill me when we were shooting here.
Because we were walking in the rain and it was annoying the hell out of me.
Well, yes, but I can't. But I will hold this over him to the day he dies. He didn't want to shoot here, but look how good it turned out in the final cut, which we're hoping to get up in the next week or so with commentary, of course.
The thing was, like, during the whole recording, I was just like, everyone was just like, why is the writer here? He's not doing anything. And literally, I wasn't doing anything. There was a bit where I was like, I'm going to go down and get a Coke, right?
Boom mic.
Right, when I went down and got a Coke, all I could hear was wee downstairs. I was like, that's not them. Came up, it was yous. Yous were going wee, and I was like, we're trying to make a movie here, and yous are going wee.
Well, we weren't really sure how it was ultimately going to look. We got the idea of like music. It was originally supposed to be "My Heart Will Go On" by Celine Dion, but I thought "Against All Odds" just worked better.
You put "Against All Odds" just as a test thing. It's the same with that Tom Petty song, and then it
ultimately worked better, I think.
Like the song I was going to put at the start just like didn't fit it at all, but now like Tom Petty, it's just like that's our theme tune now, copyrighted and everything. It's the main reason why I didn't put the Tom Petty at the end of this video.
Just to let you know about these things, the whole thing about it is that
it was originally going to be a kiss.
No, it was originally just meant to be a hug, but there's a take here later on where it looks like a kiss. But the idea of this thing was that it was meant to look like an insanely over-the-top romance movie.
Yeah, like it was originally written as a kiss, and on the day, like we were just like, how are we going to get the kiss? And Jussie was just like, just get two guys to kiss, because she has this weird fetish over gay kisses, right? She's like, who are you going to get? Do you know two gay guys? And she's like, no.
Wait, here's the take. It looks like they're kissing in the actual movie, but they're not. They're just hugging.
I know.
It turned out. Oh, this was my favourite shooting.
Not for me. I had to run up on the beach and have stones in my shoes. Oh yeah, you know the fatty in the coat. That's me.
Yeah. Oh, you want to tell them about the story of the long coat?
Yes. Oh, we were that Monday after we were shooting, we was like, right, we need a long coat. I was going to originally wear James's coat, but James was like, no, it has to blow in the breeze. Right?
And look how good it looks. Oh yes.
Look at the beard.
Hair.
I'm still sporting this beard as well. It's actually grown bigger.
There's going to be a little introduction at the start of this that you'll be able to see you visually.
No, I'm going to shave after this is done.
Oh god, I just love his look here. It's just like it's such a cheesy, evil grin.
I don't like Ben is the most unevil person there is on the planet, and we were able to make him evil. Oh yeah, as you can see, right, during the recording of this, my voice was wrecked after screaming all the time. There is one point where I tried to change it, and it was so funny that Ben started laughing. Wait, it's down here. Look.
No, it's not this one. It's the one after.
It's the one after. Wait here. If you listen hard enough.
You don't need to listen hard enough. Watch.
I just went, and Ben found it really funny. It was just because my throat was absolutely wrecked. I'm surprised
he could hear that. I couldn't over the wind.
What? I could hear it because I was doing it. Okay, right, the word cunt wasn't actually supposed to be said.
No, we'll wait till we get to that to explain it. But ultimately, here comes one of the worst choreographed fight scenes of all time. Once again, like the romance movie, it's meant to look bad.
It looked quite good in the editing though. Like, no, it was, look, throw stones at him.
I wanted to put that into the final cut, but it just didn't look, it just didn't flow well.
You don't see many action kung fu fighters wearing hoodies.
Oh, wait. It isn't this take. There's a couple of takes here of Chris getting hurt that was meant to... It was meant to look better than it was meant to have him, you know, like, go completely nuts over it, but he didn't seem to know that at first. Right. This is the first of them. This one wasn't a great one, but the next one, I wish I'll let you hear. I wish we could have kept, but there was
I'm still holding the blood.
You'll see, I'll point it out. Hang on.
Because I thought you finished filming.
We
really would have kept that in.
Smile that we could. This is the actual proper take. It worked well, but I wish we could have kept the other one in.
The reason I said cunt was because I was just really pissed off, like recording it so many times.
Oh wait, here we go.
And this is the final audio.
This was just an audio take, so we could get the C in the background.
And now dubstep.
Well, anyway, that's James Campbell.
Chris Payne.
And we hope you've enjoyed our little commentary. This will go up with an actual commentary list video. But you'll also be able to get this as well, obviously, you're listening to it. But we hope you've enjoyed it, and we're hoping to get the actual copy of it up within the week.
When it says made by Chris Payne, I just made the outtakes. Basically just cut and pasting.
But we hope you enjoyed.
Enjoy. Squat them bollocks!